Alright, the first try was a bad try. I'm trying again to read Hybrid version 3.3. It never got past the first point. Hybrid is the best game if you enjoy math. If you hate math, oh boy, I'm not sure what to tell you. It is a game by Matthew, or C++, hosted on Philip Trumer's site. So, let's get into it. V0.3, Comedy of Errors, or The Greatest RPG Hybrid? Disclaimer, warning. Rule 196 is X-rated, in that to calculate L, use X equals bracket C2/10 caret 2 bracket, which is for mature audiences only, at or above the age of 20. But most 90% of this RPG is for all ages, though maybe not Rule 193, which is not meant to be read by kids, and Rule 187 explains homosexuality mathematically using modifier G at 11. Dos. Disclaimer. Other disclaimers. My thanks to the host, Philippi. That's how you say that. Trumer. Philippi Trumer at wondu.forreal for the free hosting of my free RPG Hybrid. But 10% of this RPG is not suitable for children, and any similarly /eyes between my RPG and that of any other role-playing game is purely by coincidence and coincidental. This is a science fiction RPG. It's mostly fiction. Also, there is no intention to offend any race or gender. It's mostly fiction, and there is no intention to offend any race or /and gender or /and workings of science or /and technology. Most of my RPG is science fiction. Again, this role-playing game is free. I attempt to make monthly updates to keep it as accurate as possible, by which I mean to weed out typos and any errors in my equations. But 10% of this RPG is not suitable for children. But I may not be able to make too many updates in the future if the host decides to retire. For the moment, he is willing to allow me to make monthly updates, and so the rules continue to expand as I think of more rules, equations, and explanations to add to my slowly growing RPG. A considerable amount of characters and a small amount of material, for comparison and context purposes, on these pages are a trademark and /or copyright of their respective owners, and I do not have their permission to use the name of their characters used in their respective RPGs, as these characters are for only comparison and contrast for game mechanics of their respective RPG versus my homebrew RPG system, Hybrid. The use of their characters, disclaimer, contained from above. You liking this so far? I know I am. You'll love it. Trust me. As soon as we get to Rule 196, it's gonna be peak. Is not for personal profit and is made free in format, including this reading of this web page. I didn't write this, I swear to God. I swear to God, man, okay? In any format that uses their copyrighted characters, such as the use of emu, the and hero, as long as I've not requested their permission to use their characters. Any format of my RPG uses their characters without permission and will remain free, including reading of this webpage, assuming the hosting my free RPG doesn't start charging people to read it. Not that anyone would be interested in reading my RPG hybrid, which is unpopular due to it being mostly diceless. Oh, as there is only one rule regarding use of dice, that being to get 2 out of 3 or greater for success at a particular unit of magnitude for DP, for character creation, and for success of LS or / and PL for conflict resolution. I wanted to publish a hard copy of this RPG in 2005 or in 2010, calling it my first edition of my RPG, version 0.1, with increments of 0.1 for every other edition that gets published. But I'm not sure if it's feasible to publish my RPG, as there doesn't seem to be any real demand for it, except a passing interest. As I'm not sure if people would pay $ for a copy of my RPG hybrid core rules, not referring to this website. As this RPG in its current version and format is free, but I was just thinking about a publishable hard copy of it without any reference to any copyrighted characters or / and comparison and contrast with any other gaming materials, as I might need their permission if I want to publish a hard copy of something that talked about gaming mechanics and characters of other RPGs that I want to compare with my homebrew RPG, Hybrid. But not sure if the other gaming companies would ever give me permission to discuss their characters under the title of my RPG, considering that my RPG is a directive less than my RPG probably is not a directive, or maybe it is not, not sure, as it could just be a coincidence that my RPG is similar in many respects to their RPGs, not sure, or maybe I just lot of good ideas, less than disclaimer, continued from above, greater than. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Man. Now we're 8 minutes in. I've read like half of Red's section at the very start. So, I think I'm going to give it a break. But it sure is fun, is it not? I hope you enjoy it.